Hey everybody, Cheapo Deluxe here. Welcome to the good life. Hey everybody, Cheapo Deluxe here. How y'all doing today? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. So I want to get back on the subject of this Canik SFX Rival I bought. I told y'all I was going to start doing some competitive shooting, and I haven't started yet, but I'm getting prepared. I'm trying to get everything set up, all my accessories, and I got that gun right here. So let's take a look at this. It is empty. Nothing in that magazine. Nothing in that mag well. Nothing in there in the chamber at all. Take a look at that. It's completely empty. You look twice, look again. That empty magazine back in there. And safety first as always. Okay, so I got that out of the way. Yeah, anybody that's got one of these, you know it comes with two 18-round magazines, and they sit really flush with the grip of that gun. You got to slam them in there. Well, I'm not going to say you got to slam them in there. Springs are broken pretty good on this. When I first got it, the first magazine, a couple times I loaded them in there with 18 rounds, that spring was pretty tight, so I kind of had to hit them hard. But yeah, those springs loosened up a little bit and don't have to hit it in there so hard. But doing competitive shooting, I want a little bit sticking out that ass end a little bit, just so I don't have to make sure I slam it up in there and hit it hard. You know, I don't want to bend something up. I don't know that it would or whatever, but I just want to make sure that that magazine is going to stay in there, because when I first got it, it wasn't locking in just because that spring was so tight. Now it's not a problem. It goes right in, locks in. Excuse me, I'm trying to belch here a little bit, and I don't want to do it on you. But anyway, so I wanted a little bit more on the end of it. Let me show you what I mean. I've got this, this was an 18-round magazine plus 2. And I got this for my Canik SF when I first got it, because I wanted a little bit more than 15 magazines, or 15 rounds. So I ordered a 18-round magazine. It just happened to be a plus 2. So it's got a little bit bigger base plate on it. But see how that sticks out of there? That's what I want. Something a little bit like that. That it does get stuck. I got something to grab onto to pull it out. And it's not flush, so I'm sure it's all the way up in there. So what I did is I got on the old interweb, and I was looking for some new base plates. I'm going to order a couple more magazines too, 18-round magazines. So I was looking for some base plates, and I looked up competitive base plates or competitive shooting base plates, and what I came up with is these Taylor Freelance, but they're aluminum. Yeah, let me go back a minute. The reason I'm not using these, because of the color. I want it to match that gold, and I'm kind of anal that way, so that's the reason why I just don't use these. They're okay for practicing, but I want to look good when I'm competitive shooting. Still empty. But anyway, these Taylor Freelance base plates, they're aluminum, and I believe they're like CNC cut. They're not plastic done on a 3D printer. And I should have got the +4 or the +2, whatever. I just got the 18. But let me show you what I got. Okay, so this is a base plate I got to replace these stock base plates. Ordered 4 of these, and they're like 25 bucks a piece, but they're aluminum. And if you look at that gold matches perfect. See, that's what I'm talking about. But anyway, I want to go ahead and slap one of these on here and show you what we got going on with these. So it's empty. I'll leave it open like that. Set it down here. So here's that base plate. It also came with one of these tabs. I don't know what you call them. For the bottom of the spring. I don't know. I'm going to try it. I don't know if I necessarily need to use this, or I could use the one that came with the gun. I'm gonna try it. But let me show you what I found out. All right, so you all know how to take these off. You know, you push that little tab in there, and then the base plate slides off. So let's do that real quick. Do that. Just like that, you push that down, slide it. You want to keep your thumb over it because that's going to pop out. See there? And I think we could probably keep that that on there. I'm going to go ahead and take it off for now, but I think I want to use it. I think I want to keep it all stock as much as I can. So I'm going to take that off, and we're going to put this one that came with the Taylor Freelance. Okay, so you know, you put these back on just like you took it off. You want to push this down inside there. Take this and slide it. Sometimes it feels like it might take 3 hands, but it really doesn't. Yeah, see there, just like that. And then when you slide that in, you heard that pop. It pops right back in place there. So yeah, you'll see that matches real good. But here's the issue. It doesn't lock in. It will if you slam it real hard like that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to keep slamming stuff in there. I mean, it comes out easy, just like it should, but you've got to really slam it in there hard to get it to lock. See, now it's locked. I don't want that. So let me show you what I did. Showing you how to fix this in case you want these, and you want to order these, and you don't want to have the problem. So I took it. Here's another one that I put it on. Watch this. One more time. That's the way it should go in there. That's the way I want it to go in there. So what I did is I got to looking at this, and once I slam it in there and get it to lock in, there it's locked in. I took this out, and you can see some marks here from the magwell. Not the magwell that I added onto it that came with the gun, but just the magwell for the gun itself. I don't know if you can see this or not, but see right there where it's rubbing. And if you put these next to each other, no, like this, you can see that this is more round, so it fits up in there better. This is more of a, it's got a steeper angle, I guess you would call it. It's not really rounded. So, started looking at that, and I was thinking about taking my Dremel and just widening this out here. I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess with the grip. Never going to sell it, I doubt it, but just in case I ever do, I don't want it screwed up for somebody else to where they're going to go, ooh, what the hell happened there? So what I did, and I'm going to take this apart again. I'm going to show you. See how nice and shiny that is right there? And it's got a little bit of a different angle now. I don't know if you can really see that or not. So I started thinking, man, you know what? That's where it's rubbing at. It's rubbing right there. That's where it's hitting. And just that little bit of not having paint, that doesn't bother me. You can't see that when it's in the gun. So what I did, I decided, man, I'm going to take my Dremel. I'm just going to grind that down a little bit right there. But then I started thinking, and Dremels are good for some things, but if you're not real good with a Dremel, I would have made a mess with this, because I would have, you know what I mean? It would have been all over the place. So let me take this apart and show you exactly what I did to get that. And it looks pretty good. All right, so what I'm going to do is I decided maybe a file. A file is going to work better because it's flat. It's not grinding on it. So what I did, I got my little file out here. Not my little file, but my file. Set it here on the edge of my workbench like this. I think you can still see it. That's got a little angle on it. So I just kind of did like this until I could feel that angle where it would sit flat at, so I could do it at the same angle. That's about it right there. I just started filing away at it. You can see there, doing a good little job. I want to keep it even, so I probably need to. Yeah, that's getting better. It's more even. But I also took it like this because I can hold this at a better angle like this. And I just filed away. It doesn't take much because it's just aluminum. It's not like it's steel. But I just wanted to take my time with it because I wanted to keep that same angle. I just wanted to make it a deeper bevel, and that's what I did. Got that side pretty good. I could probably go a little bit more, but I want to do this other side too. So I just kind of found that angle on there and just kind of held everything still and just went back and forth. Yeah, you can see that it's going pretty good. It actually files pretty fine, so you don't have to worry about any of that little metals getting in your finger. Just push on it real hard, you might get some in there. But yeah, I just kept going until I thought it was right. I didn't want to have to keep taking it off and putting it on. Like I said, it doesn't look bad. You can't see it. I just wanted to make it even looking, just for myself. So got that at a pretty good angle, I guess. Not as pretty as that one. Let me try something else in the yeah, I might end up screwing it up if I don't. All right, you get the point. So you don't got to worry about taking off too much, because if you look at this, where that goes in at, you got a lot of metal there, a lot of aluminum before you even get to where you're weakening it any. And yeah, so Yeah, I only did one of these to begin with because I was like, man, I do all these and it doesn't work. Then I got a bunch of screwed up ones at 25 bucks a piece. I could see keeping one that I screwed up and sending the others back because they wouldn't work right. But I wasn't gonna file all 5 until I figured, or all 4 until I figured out it worked fine. Now I could have taken my time a little bit better with this one and made it look as nice, but it's still gonna work. And I'm gonna prove it to you. Like I said, I want to use that stock. That's the stock one right there. I don't know what that piece is called, the lock, tab, whatever it's called, I don't know. But I want to use that one just because it's stock. I want to keep everything stock as much as I can. So, let's put this bad boy together. Ah! I know that thing's going to lock on there. The other one did. There. Yeah, it's locked on there. So, look at this. How about that, huh? Locks right in there. And I got my little extension that I wanted. It's not a +2, it's a +0, but it just builds it out a little bit to give you a little bit more oomph, and it matches the gold. So hey, like I said, Taylor Freelance, and where did I order these from? I ordered these from, I don't know what to do with the box. Oh, there it is. Tell you where I ordered these from. Ordered these from Ben Stoger Pro Shop. Ben Stoger Pro Shop in Cedar Park, Texas. So yeah, 25 bucks a piece, but they are nice. The color match is perfect. So it almost, you know, it looks, and I know they make back straps too. So I may get a back strap for that. I don't know yet. Let me know if you got a back strap from Taylor Freelance that fits on there and what you think of it. But anyway, yeah. There's a quick fix for those if you order these and you find out it doesn't lock up in there like it should. So showed you my little quick fix. Like I said, a little bit of paint off of it right there, but you can't see it from my house. Can't see it from your house. So let me know what you think. That's all I got for you today. Appreciate you tuning in and watching this. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and come back and see me again. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And you all have a good day. Be safe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps.